I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if this is the luckiest man of all time or the unluckiest man of all time, but one thing's for sure, he just might be the toughest. On February 20th, 1945, during the Battle of Iwo Jima, 17-year-old Jack Lucas did something that no one saw coming. He dove on not one but two live grenades to save his fellow Marines, and somehow he lived to tell the tale. Lucas wasn't even supposed to be there. He had forged his mother's signature at just 14 to join the Marine Corps Reserve, lied about his age, and trained harder than most grown men. When the Corps caught on and tried to pull him from active duty, he stowed away on a transport ship heading to the Pacific, determined to fight. By the time they found him, they were too deep in the war zone to send him back. So on the black volcanic sands of Iwo Jima, he got his wish. Lucas was just 4 days past his 17th birthday when his unit came under heavy fire from Japanese forces entrenched in the island's tunnels. Advancing under intense enemy fire, Lucas and his squad approached a ravine where they spotted movement. Before they could react, two grenades landed near them. Without hesitation, Jack Lucas threw his body over one grenade and reached out to pull the second one beneath him. It detonated. Somehow, he survived. The blast shredded his body with over 250 pieces of shrapnel. His comrades thought he was dead and moved on. But a Navy corpsman checking the field noticed a twitched Lucas was alive. Barely. He was evacuated off the island and underwent more than 20 surgeries over the next 8 months. Metal fragments would remain in his body for the rest of his life, but he didn't care. He had saved his brothers. For his actions, Jack Lucas became the youngest Marine in history and the youngest person in the 20th century to receive the Medal of Honor. He was presented the award by President Harry Truman himself. Lucas stood barely 5'7" and weighed under 150 pounds, but in that moment, he carried more courage than most could fathom. Most men would have returned home and faded quietly into civilian life, not Lucas. Decades later, in his 60s, Jack Lucas decided he wanted to become a paratrooper. He joined the U.S. Army and completed airborne training just for the challenge. On his first jump, both his main parachute and reserve chute failed to open properly. He survived that too. Lucas's story is more than just a tale of battlefield bravery. It's a rare glimpse into the soul of someone who didn't see life as something to hoard, but something to give away when it mattered most. In a world that too often celebrates self-preservation, Lucas is a reminder that there are still those who live and are willing to die for others. Comment below. Would you have believed this story if it were in a movie? What drives someone to risk everything for others without hesitation?